I don't want to hear this fucking retard every night during the week when I get home from work. I just don't want to hear this piece of shit. What a fucking retard.
USA, we love you.
Dude, fuck off, bro. Seriously, man. Go get fucked, man.
We gotta get you a new haircut?
Yeah, get rid of this fucking faggot. Fucking moron that can't figure out that there's nobody fucking talking on the repeater, you stupid piece of shit. Why you fucking can't hear anything, you fucking dumb fuck?
I just listened to a DVR from earlier. I didn't realize until I heard this DVR how excited CKZ gets when he talks about anything gay.
Then he usually follows it up with, meet me in the alley behind the church.
Hey, he's just giddy and animated, and it's just, is someone gay? Is someone gay? Someone's gay. I'm gay. But I don't know. It's really weird. I just can't understand why a 68-year-old man would not realize how obvious his projection is.
Love you, honey. Honey.
See, there he is again. That brought him out from his lair. Anything gay, and his antennas just snap straight up, and out he comes. It's funny, but it's also sad.
He's just jealous of other people. He's jealous that you're happy. He's not happy. He's jealous because you've made, how would you put this, progress in your life, in your relationships, and he has made none. He's still hiding the fact that he is got homosexual tendencies. He's still hiding the fact that he's bi-curious. Right, Steve? Aren't you bi-curious?
Flying Ricardo out here.
Look how he clings to it. He clings to it, tries to make up, little stories about this person said this and this person said that. It's just pathetic. And, thanks to somebody out here, we now know a lot more than we used to about the real Steve Hoffman. And the fact that he comes out here and he gets so excited about gay shit. I mean, he talks shit about other things, but as soon as it turns gay, he is all spun up to warp speed.
Yeah, Steve? It makes sense, Steve. And it's not like, it's all your mannerisms, Steve. All your mannerisms. Steve, face reality, dude. You're where these people aren't. You're never going to be happy until you probably accept that you're homosexual, which is no big deal. You're in the closet of your own making, dude. And I say this, but I'm an educated man that I am. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, guess what?
What? I'm flying Ricardo out here for Christmas.
You're not going to do anything. You're not going to do a fucking thing, Steve. All right? You're nothing but a piece of shit, dude. A piece of shit. And everybody knows it, including you.
Ricardo's coming out here.
And everything he says is bullshit. From the multiple houses, the successful and wealthy, the 2 Cybertrucks. That actually wasn't that long ago. The 2 Cybertrucks. That was bullshit. And yet he wants credibility, or demands credibility. And he lists like Perry, Walter, Wycliffe, Floyd, the other questionable one from 435, as the sources for his information. Perry said this. Who do you know that would expect to be taken seriously if you say, well, Perry, SYW, told me that?
Did, and I'm saw it, but I saw SYW, the TSW last week.
Anyhow, I'm flying Perry out here.
With what money? You barely have enough to subside on. You don't. You threw away several $1,000s on that restraining order tantrum. You're not flying anybody anywhere.
Look, I was at TRW.
Flying him out here, Dana.
But you're not. You're not flying anybody. And Perry's already in L.A. We're going to fly him from Artesia to Northridge on what? A lawnmower in the sky?
Right out here.
Blah, blah, blah. Look how excited you are. Look how persistent you are. Look how bad you want it. And you're just never going to get it. You're never going to get it. You're going to waste your time. You already, burned up whatever little credibility you had left. But you're just going to keep going. Like the little dog in the back shelf of a car with a head bouncing up and down.
You mean a bobblehead?
Yeah, that's right, a bobblehead. You're a bobblehead. You're in the N6 bobblehead. Don't listen to him. He's just a bobblehead. Wow. I don't know. I just don't get it. Glad it's not my problem, though. Nothing you do or say is my problem. I'm just sitting here in the cheap seats watching you have your spasms and your tantrums, your childish ranting. I bet you do, spaz out so much that you get so tired and you fall asleep. So you thud, your head knocked down on the table, and 4 hours later you wake up and nobody's on the radio. And then what do you do?
Now, why do you keep talking over me, Bug-Eye?
Why do you keep breathing?
We're not going to allow that. Okay? You're going to learn to be nice, so I don't have to beat your backside of my hand and knuckles up, slapping the shit out of you open face. Settle down. Don't do that anymore. And you do sound giddy. You got this whole imaginary type of thing going on in your mind, and you put together some shit to get back at Dana when it don't even apply to Dana what you're talking about. But what it applies to is that you want some sort of homo relationship with somebody. Why don't you just take the words of Sanchez? Take his advice. But it ain't here. You're not going to find a lover here, okay? You pump yourself up. You smell that piss in your goddamn house. Was it 83 degrees a day in the valley? Stinks. No air conditioning, no air filtration here, or purification. Stinks. You're intoxicated off of your own goddamn biomaterials your body spew out. And you want somebody to be with you. You're lonely. Well, listen to the words of Sanchez. Me, personally, I don't give a fuck about you. After you did what you did to your mother, and your family, and I'm not going to get into that. But you ain't shit in my book.
Oh, I just like the way he gets spun up. Not by me, by other people. Gets him spinning up. Steve, listen to me. We don't have to be a psychologist to know what's going on in your life, Steve. We We don't have to be some sort of,
N6ZKZ for ID.
we have to be no, analyst with degrees. You're fucking sick, Steve. And it's because you don't accept reality, Steve. You have homosexual tendencies, Steve. What does that tell you, Steve? You look at men when you go out. You have pictures of men in your phone. You look at men on TV and you say they're cute. Not that a woman's nice looking. The guy's cute. Steve, what does that tell you, Steve? Fuck, Steve. Reality is there, and it's okay this day and age, man. I'm glad. Because it must have been a horrible thing for people who being in a closet, not being able to be themselves. And those people that have fucking stepped up, respect to them. Show some respect to yourself, Steve. Step up, dude. Step up and admit it's what you've always desired. Male companionship. Steve, step up.
Hey, Danny. You know what's happening here? Ricardo's coming out. I'm flying him out here. Delta Airline. We're going to have a wonderful Christmas. Ricardo.
Look at this shit. Wishful thinking. From the Junta Clunta.
Steve, you haven't got a pot to piss in, Steve. All right? All right? If you're flying them out, you're flying them out in probably somebody up with his card, not yours. You know, it's sad, Steve. All those decisions you've made in life.
EVP, are you gone? Did you give up, man? You just got too old?
Bite you in the ass big time. That's what it is. Bite you in the ass big time. I'll let you guys have it till you want to queue over me, so go.
I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm just messing with you a little bit.
Just remember, you poke the bear, something could happen. Have a good day.
And all that keying over the UDP, you should know better, eye of the bug. Bug eye. Bug eye. Bug.
Hey, liver lips.
I ain't no bug eye. I'm a bug eye a little bit, I guess, maybe. I'm still learning my lesson. I'm learning from you. You're teaching me.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Well, if you don't like bug eye, you're on the right road. This guy come over, man, and won't even kill you. He'll be up in the tree. Jump out the tree, rip your zipper down, suck your dick, and then run back up in the tree. Because of his behavior in high school, they dubbed him the Zipper Ripper. And he ain't never shook that title amongst the people he grew up with. Old Bug-Eye Hoffman, the Zipper Ripper.
Here I thought Twinkerbell was bad. I did not have Zipper Ripper as my fucking title. Tell you that much.
That is.
Well, it's good to see the crew's up to normal. Steve, these people, we're out here to help you. Accept reality. We're out here to help you, make you a better person. It's not too late, Steve. It's not too late. You can turn that shit pile into something worthy of being, a man. Steve.
Good to hear your voice, UVP.
MUY, unkey.
You have homosexual tendencies, and you know it, Steve. You know it, Steve.
MUY, you can't just key up over people, dude.
You're gonna get kicked off like your brother did. Chill out, dude.
Oh, let me modify that. He's more than welcome to key up over ZKZ. But yes, please don't key up over Sanchez or UVP. We're anti-QSO. And, they speak the truth. ZKZ does not. It's just having a 50-gallon drum of decomposing foulness and bitterness dumped on the nice hardwood floor of 450, and now the rest of us are left to clean it up. So yeah, ZKZ is not going to tell the truth about anything. It's going to be anger, hatred, vitriol, and lies. And I think everyone would agree that that would qualify as, oh fuck. What's the Q code for interference? QRM. QRM.
Zipper Ripper. Now, you are. Go ahead and key up right now. Ain't nobody using it.
Kilo number 6, Mike Uniform Yankee for ID. Again, it's good to hear from you guys. I just like messing around a little bit, and it's fun. But if I do not have to trust ZKZ, I trust IOI and
Okay. Perfect. Just keep in mind, though, you don't know everybody yet. Yeah, fuck bugger. So you don't know. So be careful. Be careful. Can't be cussing out certain people. Give bugger your phone number, Tinkerbell.
Did you hear that? Steve would love your phone number.
MUI already said he would take time to spend with Steve. He said it. I don't know what the fuck bug guy's tripping on. But newest to the repeater, MUI Sean, he's willing to hang out with you for a moment, bug eye.
You know, until you gross them out.
If I got numbers,
And, MUI, that's commendable, to give somebody a chance. Even somebody as far down as him. But I guarantee you that he'll turn on you as soon as he realizes you're not going to allow yourself to be controlled by him. He'll turn on you. It's like Perry Walter Wycliffe Food Stamp Floyd. You kept threatening to kick my ass at CIW. Everybody told me he won't show up. He won't show up. He won't show up. So I showed up at CIW. Guess what? He didn't show up. And it happened again. He didn't show up. Everybody told me. I didn't want to listen. So, just, word to the wise. He did it to your brother. Did it to Squeaky 3. Did it to me. Done it to everybody. He has absolutely no comprehension of boundaries with people or control over his rather juvenile emotions. And plus, this ham radio is his whole world. And you think I'm kidding, MUI, but I'm not. KI6TCS.
I miss Squeaky. I do. One of the reasons why I jump on the radio is just so I get to talk to you.
I think he was out here a few hours ago, so he had something else to do. But yeah, he's a good guy. But we learned a lot.
Well, this is my first introduction. I appreciate the backup by UBP. I'm trying to learn what I can. And with the IOI, too, on the stage.
Well, I got a suggestion for you. Remember when you went to school, the teacher used to tell you to keep your mouth shut so you can teach?
You have to understand, I'm a partial idiot.
Don't key up over Sanchez. He was in the middle of a sentence. Just let him finish, and then key up, please. Thank you.
I know he's learning this. I don't hold no hard feelings. But seriously, dude, just fucking, you don't understand the game. It's like going to a football game and not understanding the rules. Sit there and watch it. Ask questions. Learn. But don't get out there and act like you want to take over the fucking game and you want the ball. Especially you know the difference between home base and a touchdown, Maybe
people went to sports events because they wanted an excuse to get drunk.
this is true. Where else can you buy a $25 beer?
It's $100 to park at SoFi. Just to park.
Yeah. Jason and I is doing the same thing. I have a sister that's a big wheel there. And fucking, it's Yeah, but I know why, because everybody's making bank there and administration there. But yeah, they're raising the prices for everything, man. It's ridiculous, dude. It's like what it is what it is. But you know, I can understand if you had security there and you do nothing would happen to your car and it's cool and everything. Hey, you know, what are you gonna wash it and wax it? Fucking hey, I'll park for $100, but fuck.
Well, you know, the cost to build the place, I believe it doubled. So it was way over budget. And, you know, the NFL was trying to figure out ways to offset that, which I get. But, yeah, it's going to transform Inglewood. It already has.
Could you get more venues in there? If it isn't sitting vacant, you know, unused, you know, more than 50% of the time, I think it'd be work out, but that's not the way it works with that place, at least right now.
Oh, no, it's all tightly controlled. Yeah. Oh, well. It'll be a good thing overall.
At least you can afford it. Be thankful for that. I am.
Hey, MUY may be having some trouble with his remote access. He may not have realized he was keying up over you.
You have a good day, buddy.
I'm just reading some text chats that are coming through the remote. That's all. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll dumb down and do it. No problem.
Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. And I'm glad DKZ went away because that shtick is old.
Yeah, I know it probably gets repetitive, me telling the shit I tell him, but, you know, I do know one thing. This morning he came back with a good 90% of what I told him. He was...
Any way to make progress, that's what it's all about. So if I could have a little bit of help. I love you guys, UBP, TCS.
So you could not hear Alan talking? You just talked over it? You couldn't hear anything?
Yes, sir, that would be correct. I don't hear anything.
Do you have, next to the left of your call sign, is there a little red X?
Not yet, but maybe I could try and figure that out. But no.
Okay, up where it says 450RX, you see the blue dot? Is there a red X on that? Or next to that?
Yeah, 450RX has me. I've got an X there.
Okay, you have muted the receiver. You can hear me through the remote, but you've muted the receiver. Tap on 450RX and then unmute.
I did that, but now I'm heterodyning.
What?
The heterodyne? I tried to shut it off, but now I hear myself twice.
Okay, go down to your call sign, tap it, and mute that.
It will not let me do that. I'm looking at it. I see priority speaker, channel commander, client connection info, description, unique ID, version, platform connections, first connected, last connected. You cannot do that.
Okay. Hey, Alan, can you say something? Let's see if MUY can hear you. Or UVP.
It makes sense why he was keying over me now.
Winkler bells, Winkler bells.
MUY, could you hear him?
I didn't like the fact they're making fun of me, but, yeah, Alan, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that on purpose.
But I understand now. Don't Don't let it go. At least you would talk through it with some technical expertise out there, so that's fine, dude. It makes sense because I wanted, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, it all makes sense. It wasn't you. It was a technical difficulty, which we all have those, mentally or, you know, digitally.
His brain came to a screeching halt inside his skull.
I'm young. That's my disability.
Well, I want to hear about your $100 million real estate deal.
$100 million. What would that be? A fourplex in Mid-City?
These days, fuck yeah.
What area are you ladies actually interested in? I mean, I'm everywhere. What? $100 million.
Just repeating what you said. You said you just closed a deal with it worth $100 million. You said that about, I don't know, a week ago or less than that. I was just wondering what you were talking about. You were just talking out of your ass. I'm good with that, but if you did that, I go, fucking I was wanted to hear about how you fucking scored. And having a lot of money means you can be an asshole.
I'm working on something much bigger. So, if you know Bitcoin did well. But we're developing a cryptocurrency backed by hard asset real estate. And if you know anything about real estate, there's trillions of dollars throughout the entire world. And I get a percentage of all of it.
Excellent. I'm happy for you. When your well's overflowing, fucking throw a party and buy a bunch of pimps, pimp out a bunch of chicks for us. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would like to sit there and put some money back into the repeater for Tom. He's earned it, and all of us enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tom's good, but don't forget about Chris. Don't forget about him. The bear that you guys poke.
Do you really want me to talk about USA? USA and my brother are not the best of friends.
Yeah, well, you know, here's how this goes, dude. I'm not going to get into this again because I already said what I had to say. People don't need to hear it again, but USA does a hell of a job out here for what he does and asks for nothing from us. Those people out there that donate to him because they understand and they're grateful and respect what he's doing. And then when people come out here that don't fucking put nothing in the till and they talk a bunch of shit to him, you gotta understand, you put yourself in that position. What if you were a fucking real estate guy and you were showing a home and some guy came in there and started bad-mouthing everything you're doing, how you're showing the place and yada, yada, yada. Would you want that with everybody else hearing that shit? I mean, that shows lack of respect and lack of, you know, education. I'm just telling you, man, don't poke the bear, dude, because he's a nice guy, but you don't want to get him pissed off. You know, and the guy can walk it and talk it. There's a lot of people out here can walk it and talk it. Those are the ones you got to worry about. You know, some people could say shit, yeah, but then one day you got somebody knocking the door and punch you in the nose, and you wonder what the fuck happened as you're looking up at them. So just chill, because that's not unheard of to happen out here, dude. And remember, you call the cops. My impression is this. You call the cops. It's going to take them at least 15 minutes to get there. Guess what the fuck I'm going to be doing for 15 minutes?
USA is a friend. I'm okay with him. He's never been mean to me. And you know what? The work that he's put in, he deserves the support. Him and Tom. I may throw some shit out there. Yeah, I'm IOI's little brother. So don't be surprised. But you're right.
Anyway, I'm just telling you, dude. I like your stick. You're educated. You got some good comebacks. But don't be stupid and poke the wrong bear. You know? Because it's not unheard of for someone to fucking get in your face, and by the time you figure out what happened, you're reaching for air wondering what the fuck, looking around, there's nobody around, but you just got your ass kicked. So it's just chill, man. Chill, because some people, you know, don't get your sense of humor or where you're coming from. And this ain't no hi OM repeater. There's some serious people out here. Nice people, educated people. More than you can imagine. You know, so have fun.
I'm not entirely stupid. I am somewhat stupid. But Vin Scully, him sitting on the air, what it takes to put up a repeater and the power involved, James has taught me enough that it's not simple. And I'm very grateful to even be on here.
Well, I don't want to talk to repeater anymore. I'm going to stand by.
Hey, Alan, you reminded me of something we used to say at work. That's when seconds count, the police are only minutes away.
Yeah, well, this is a true story. This happened in the night. I got in a car accident. Well, it wasn't. It was in a parking lot of a Marie Callender's. This guy ran into me. He was going to drive off, and I stopped him. And so cell phones just came out then, you know, the flip phones and shit. So he's getting on the phone. He's calling the fucking Glendale Police Department, and he's fucking mouthing off. He spit at me. Oh, I just cleaned his fucking clock. Less than a minute, I fucking was reaching for air. All right, I was out of there by the time the cops got there. All right, and I didn't know if he got my plate number. Now I didn't give a fuck, but you know, the second he did that, I thought, you know, it's going to take the cops at least this much time to get there. This is what I need to do.
I thought you said you was going to shut the fuck up for a while, Sanchez.
Yes, massa.
UBP.
See, I could talk to Alan like that. He knows what time it is. That's the same he with me.
Hey, UBP. MUY had the receiver muted, so he didn't know he was talking over Sanchez, so everything's all cool with that. KI6TCS on ham radio.
Sure, so. Figured as much when I hear you out here. When I hear you out here, hear Sanchez out here, certain other few people, I don't have to worry about being out here. I can go play on other repeaters, you know, but I'm always got this on in the background.
Chris appreciates that, dude. You've told me he appreciates, because you're his fucking bulldog out here. He appreciates that, dude. More than you can imagine, man. I fucking sitting there fucking loving it, because I know how you work and I know what's coming next. When you decide to, you know, poke at the cage.
It'll be what it is. But,
you know, they start poking at the cage, all of a sudden the cage doors open.
Ain't nothing like, but they don't recognize you baiting them in.
I'm just going to throw this out here, but I would really enjoy hearing the details of the ZKZ being thrown through a mirror or a window by a Turkish guy.
Well, I'm in line with listening to that, too. Who knows that? Who do we have to inform to get the facts?
I'm listening on this.
I don't know, but I'm hoping that person will, you know, post it to Flamebook or something.
Well, what do you know? When did you hear about it? When did this happen? I might be able to do some other research, but when did this happen? Supposedly, I guess it was a contractor went over there and he got upset with him, and he was being Steve, and the guy couldn't handle it.
I believe it happened somewhere other than his house, and I believe Regal either knows something about it or was involved in it. And I was also under the impression that you were aware of it too, but I guess that part's wrong.
You may not be talking about the same thing that we're talking about. Through a window.
Are you sure this happened? Because Steve doesn't leave the house. You know, that's why he never gets his ass kicked.
Well, this was a long time ago. So maybe maybe he hadn't learned yet that there are consequences for running your yapper hole.
Steve is bug-eyed, right?
He's never going to learn. You can't fix stupid. It's just the way it is. And I'll say this again. It's everybody else's problem but his. It's us, not him. You know, and no matter what we do, we're the pieces of shit in real life, and we got nothing to show for what we've done in our lives, but he has everything.
Yeah.
And MUI, that is correct.
What are you talking about? Steve has everything. His mom worked hard for it.
Yeah, not taking care of it. Here's the suck thing about it. When you're giving something, you don't take care of it. When you earn it, you take care of it. And I learned that years ago. I had a girlfriend that bought her a car. She never washed it or took care of it or shit like that. When she wrecked that car, I told her, you know, you need to get your own car. She got her own car. When she was making the payments, that car was always clean and taken care of. If you give it to them, they don't fucking have no respect for it. They didn't earn it.
Bugger gave a lot of shit. I used to listen to him a couple years ago. He was such a jerk compared to you guys.
Well, I'm a jerk. I'm not going to defend that.
I'm an asshole.
An asshole and a jerk.
I'm a hell of a lot of things. You don't think I can be a dick? You know I lie.
You know, I have this philosophy about a lot of people out here. You know, I think they want to have me on their team than the other team. Vice versa, I want them on my team than the other team. That's how I look at it.
KI6TCS.
KC6
Here.
Come on, Chargers. Come on.
How close is it, UBP?
What's up, Sean? I'm looking at football.
Yeah, I know. The Rams did pretty well, but my LA Chargers are doing some damage.
Fucking Chargers are in second place in the division. Rams are in the first place. Poor Kansas City. Oh my God! What? I don't know. 9 years, 8 years, 11 years that Mahomes has been quarterback. He ain't never in his career as a NFL quarterback never made it to the playoffs. He always makes it. Well, they lost Sunday, and if the Washington Commanders beat this next, whoever they're playing next, Kansas City's out of it. They ain't even in the playoffs. Clean your goddamn locker out. Now, there's been a lot of talk about that because of Chelsea and that girl, Swift Taylor. And a whole lot of shit was planned around her, you know, being around, you know, through the play. No. They're going to clean their lockers out in another 5 games. And after that, bye. People were saying that the NFL gave Taylor Swift too much props, you know, in regards to this, the NFL. You know, she came out as a country singer. Now she's pop, this and that, and married to, distracting away from the game. We don't want to see her performing in the audience.
You know, they'll do what they got to do. You get a lot of bandwagoners out there, too.
What happened? What was that? I understand I need my LA Chargers to beat last year's Super Bowl champs tonight. It's looking good. 4 more games left in the season, y'all.
What'd my Dodgers do?
The Lakers are kicking ass. The Rams are kicking ass. I need my Chargers to kick ass. and all LA teams would be kicking ass.
This town's gonna suck when the Olympics come.
It's not going to be that bad.
Were you around during that last Olympics?
What are you talking about, 84? Why you say that?
Everybody to stay home because it was going to be hell. Yeah, and nothing went wrong.
Okay, well, how old were you when that happened? I was in my 20s, or late 20s.
84. That was the Olympics of 84. I lived on Broadway, straight down Figueroa to the Coliseum, to the sports arena, to all that. Olympic Games are taking place. They built that special $10 million U.S. Olympic pool, official pool, and then 3 more pools around that pool. They spent a whole lot of money over there in Exposition Park in 1984, and they cleaned the whores off of Figueroa. Now, at that time, Figueroa's always been known for whores. But that was during the crack era. Them whores out there had no teeth, man. It was people's grandmamas and shit. Ancient, cracked out, $2 whores. They cleaned all of that up. They cleaned up all the gang banging down Figueroa and Hoover while the 1984 Summer Olympics were here.
I remember there was a big old thing about the LAPD cops taking a bunch of fucking assholes and dropping them off in Ventura County and coming back.
That corridor just as messed up now as it was then, with the exception of crack ain't out there. It's crystal meth now.
I remember when Angel Dust was around. Remember that crap?
Oh, dude, that's my elementary years. I was scared of people on that shit. Man, ooh, man, that shit was scary.
Dude, I had this friend who was in the Marines. He just joined the Marines, went through boot camp, came home to visit everybody, smoked some fucking Angel Dust with some chick, and he fucked him up so bad in the fucking brain. I mean, fucked him up. Well, he got kicked out of the fucking. Oh, he got a medical discharge. You know, but he didn't tell him what he'd done, but he was fucked up in the head after that.
Man, I know several people that happened to. They did wacky tobacco and never come back. I watched that happen to people.
I used to watch these chicks smoke that all the time, and they did it all the time, and they seemed to be functioning, but fuck, I bet you're not around now.
Still what that shit wasn't regulated. This batch may be that, but then the batch over there in Watts is one hitter quitter. But then if you go over to Compton to Sherman Alley, well, don't hit the shit while you're there because you're going to get stuck. You might take all your clothes off and grab onto a pole and hold it for 6 hours.
Hey, were you around when government was putting paraquat on all the pot?
I don't know what that is.
They were paraquating all these fields in Mexico and South America and all over the place that had fucking pot. And you find a pot plant here, they spray paraquat all over it. And they found out that fuck people up more than anything else.
So is that shit that they call, not bath salts, but like that shit you can buy like a potpourri at the gas station?
It was this spray called paraquat. They sprayed it on pot plants. It was supposed to kill them. But the Mexicans were harvesting the shit anyway and sending it over here. You smoke it and your lips would get fucking numb.
I never heard of that stuff. All right, hold on, I gotta go in the kitchen and take my vegetables off.
See, using this deal, I lose everyone, and then I have to key back up again in order to hear anything.
God damn it, come on, Chargers.
Are they coming up, UBP?
So far, so good. We're in overtime.
watching my LA Dodgers, I mean, we were screwed. Beating the Brewers, wow. I thought the Jays were going to be the biggest problem, and they were. And somehow we scraped it.
Talk to you in a moment. I got to focus, man. We're in overtime.
I hate to say UVP, but I will, because I think we're friends. Dude, you are such a big girl. Crying for the team to leave. I know what you're doing. I got you.
Come on, Hoyland. You can do it.
I don't get a chance to watch the game. But are they throwing? Or are they running? If they're running, they're doing the same thing the Bulldogs did. They're going to get hit. Defend. Catch them.
54 yard attempt. Oh, look like he got it. Boy, good boy. We just scored a field goal in overtime. Now the rules are they get to touch the ball. They get to touch the ball. If they don't score, we win.
Stand by. Chargers are going to win?
We're winning right now, 22-19 in overtime. They get to get the ball. We're going to kick the ball off to them. They get 4 downs or keep getting first. They got to score while they have the possession. If they don't score, we win.
You know I'm a sports fanatic, right? I know this stuff. I know baseball better than most other people. I know tennis. I know golf. I definitely know football.
What's that got to do with Earth?
You got one last shot. 4 down, you're done.
All right, Jimmy, I'll be back. This is Web for real.
Man, this last batch of pot I got. Ooh-wee.
Cross your dick. I'm a big-time sports bettor. I think we're fine. But I'll let you see it to the very end, UVP. I have this weird little thing called faith, and it works most of the time.
Here we go. Hold them, Chargers.
I've got Yoda on my side. We're cool. They're going to hold him. Game over. I'm telling you now. Third and 6. Pardon me. That's 3rd and 16. Let's go.
What the fuck are you talking about? They just fucking broke. Oh, flag. What is? Gets off this red. Lovely. Lovely.
I'm going to make the call. Interception.
That's my ass. 1st and 10 for them. The motherfucker's 3rd and 16, and they look got a first down.
2nd and 10.
Your TV is faster than mine.
And your radio is faster than mine. Fuck.
I'm at that 4-minute level. Where you at?
I'm not really supposed to talk about it. I'm faster when it comes to internet signal. 4th and 4. See what happens. At 43 yards, they'd have the field goal. Put them at, 10 yards back? and we're going to have to do some damage. Unless they goof it. Maybe they goof it. Almost as bad as the USA.
Do what you want anyway, but I wouldn't recommend you start talking about USA tonight.
No, he's a friend. I get it. I'm sorry. I need to backtrack myself. But this game is close. There's going to be another possession. If they don't make that field goal, which to me is crazy, they're going to make that field goal. We're going on.
Watch the bootleg fake play.
They don't even use the yardage. That was dumb. They did it. They got away with it because no one was expecting it. Sounds like an IOI or an MUI move.
What kind of shit? Movement on the line. They get a first new set of down. Son of a bitches. Shot ourselves in the foot. How we gonna recover?
That's happening again.
Fuck around and give it to him. This is not looking good.
It's at least tied if they do not score. And then just game over.
Now that's what I'm talking about, goddammit. A playmaker. We wax that ass.
Who did I tell you was going to come up on top? What happened? UBP, you're not leaving me in the dark. What happened? It's over.
Man, I'm eating sweet potato pie in celebration. I know I ain't supposed to be eating this shit.
You happy now? I told you. I called it. It was scary. But you got to watch it all the way to the end. Same way as I watched the Dodgers.
Wave it. You go, wave it.
I have a question for you, UVP. I'm having an issue. I want to fix it. Maybe you can give me some advice.
Go ahead. I'm certain there's other people here, too, who might chime in.
Yeah, so I'm using a remote over a phone, a signal, and I'm not able to key up or listen to people. I have to key up in order to hear someone, and then when I key down, I almost end up hearing nothing.
I don't really know how that system operates. You might want to talk with Tom or Dan.
I just feel bad if I'm keying up over people. I don't want to do that. That's not my deal. But I get in trouble for it pretty consistently.
Yeah, I hear you when you be doing that. But I don't have any answers. I don't know how it operates.
Well, if you hear from one of the boys, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to listen. I don't hear anything unless I key on, and then I'm going over somebody. Otherwise, I can't hear anything from anyone.
Nobody's talking.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can't hear anything because nobody was on the repeater. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're not hearing what I'm saying, and I'm not going to be rude, because I probably should respect you guys. See, it shuts off from us. I don't know what the deal is. I know the chargers are one. I usually say the list gets longer. I think it's just getting shorter. Is someone there named Dana? Anyone on the line?
Yes.
Dana, can I have some help?
What's wrong?
So I have this issue. I try and key up on a program on my phone, and I get cut off pretty quick. I hear nothing. And then I keep keying up over everyone else.
Did you mute the receiver, the 450RX? Is there a little red X next to it?
I undid the RX, fixed that. I've got TX. That is muted. Maybe that's the person that runs the repeater?
No. Each one of those little lines is an audio source, in or out. And the reason you hear yourself twice is because it's set up so we can duplex. We can know when we're getting out. So if it's being annoying, you mute it, but you don't ever mute the receiver. Now, if you say you're trying to transmit and other people transmit over you?
No. My problem is I try and key up because I don't hear anything. The only time I hear something is when I key up. And then I end up keying up over other people because I'm not getting everything through the receiver.
Well, that doesn't make sense. If the receiver is not muted, you should hear everything. And when you're talking, you should hear yourself.
Well, you're telling me I get sparks a little bit. And I have to hold it close to my ear. I can hear them. But it's just things keep falling out. I don't want to key up over someone else, just out of respect.
Well, that's good. Is your volume turned down? Did you turn your volume down?
My volume in the system is like 45, 50%.
Of the volume on your phone.
Okay, now my volume is down to 50% on my phone.
Now go to my call sign, KI6TCS. Tap it, and then select mute.
Copy KI6MUY. Mute. Do you hear?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Do you hear twice or just once?
No, I know what you're talking about. Well, for me, I hear myself twice. For you, only once.
Okay. So, the fact that you can hear yourself twice, is it a problem? Is that what you're having difficulty with?
No, the issue with my station is that to follow in with a repeater to hear what's going on, I have to key up. And my signal is more powerful than other people's, so I key over them, and I have no idea that I'm actually doing it.
Well, the only way, I mean, you corrected having the receiver muted, so the only thing that's left is to listen before you talk.
KN6 N6ZKZ for ID. I'm not very good at that. I'm my wife's brother.
Well, then that's going to be a problem for you going forward. That's even if this was commercial business radio, you're supposed to listen before you talk. This isn't, obviously it's not like two people standing in a room where you could do that, but that's the way two-way radio works, and you have to adjust to that, or you're going to be, having problems.
Copy. I'll be working on that. I like hearing from a bunch of the guys out here on the station.
Except ZKZ. We probably won't like hearing from him.
You can change him, Tinkerbell. You can song.
If I need to key over him, I can. Hey, Twinkerbell. Just trying to fix certain problems. See if maybe there's an improvement that we can make. Jared, cut out again. Can't hear anything.
Well, nobody said anything.
So I got the feed from Spark.
Jesus Christ, Dana, get rid of this fucking guy.
Good evening to the Gladstone.
I don't want to hear this fucking retard every night during the week when I get home from work. I just don't want to hear this piece of shit. Turn him back on Friday. What a fucking retard.
USA, we love you.
Dude, fuck off, bro. Seriously, man. Go get fucked, man.
We gotta get you a new haircut.
Yeah, get rid of this fucking faggot. Damn, dude. This fucking piece of shit doesn't learn, dude. Where's his brother?
If you were born bald, Chris, you don't have to blame me. Love you, USA.
Gladstone, do you really want him no TX for the evening?
I mean, fuck, man. Really? I'm supposed to just have a fucking retarded repeater every time I turn it on an evening to relax and do something I enjoy?
So is that a yes?
He says one more goddamn thing tonight. Turn that motherfucker off until the weekend.
Yeah, he just logged off. So, problem solved.
Yeah, his brother fucking told him, if you hear Jones, just log off. They can't ban you.
That's why I paid you $100, right?
Dude, fucking get rid of this prick.
Why? What did I do to you?
This dude's a functioning mongoloid.
He's a fucking retard, man. I don't want to turn my radio on and hear this fucking retard every fucking day when I come home from work, dude. I'm not gonna fucking, I don't fucking do all this bullshit to be fucking subjected to this fucking retarded fucking idiot from fucking Clovis that's fucking OD'd on fucking fertilizer.
Jesus, we have to go have some lunch one day. So you can just calm down and relax.
Dude, you don't tell me what I fucking need, asshole. What you need is a fucking timeout. Make it so he can only hear us until Friday. I'll learn the hard way, asshole.
he just logged off. Oh, there he is. Hey, Sean, have a good night. I'll talk to you later. KI6TCS.
Yeah, human number 6, Mike Uniform Yankee for ID. Chris, I like you, man. You're the one.
Thank God. Thank you, Dana. Fucking A, bro. Oh my God.
Hey, I fucked it up. I was trying to make him no TX, but I don't think I did it wrong.
Dana, you're trying to keep him in line. I appreciate what you're doing, so does, who's the boss. So, I see what you're trying to do, but you can't fix stupid, man.
Look, if you guys want a fucking retard out here every fucking night, I'll find somewhere else to go. I'll put back up my HF and I'll go to HF. If that's what you guys want this fucking retard out here, I accommodate you guys. I work here. This is what I do this for. I like all you guys out here. If you guys want this retard out here, I'll go somewhere else.
I think you already know my vote.
Thanks.
I mean, Dana, I'm just saying. I gave him a fucking chance. I threw him and his brother off yesterday, and they're still both out here for some weird-ass reason. And, I listened to him for a little bit, let him and UBP fucking jerk each other off watching that fucking tribalist football game. Okay? And, I told the piece of shit to shut the fuck up, and he wants to come at me with some fucking more dialogue. I just don't want his dialogue, dude. I want to turn on my fucking radio for the next fucking hour, talk to you and Alan and everybody else without a fucking retarded fucking moron that can't figure out that there's nobody fucking talking on the repeater, you stupid piece of shit. Why you fucking can't hear anything, you fucking dumb fuck?
I think somebody kerchunked, and he thought that somebody was talking, but couldn't hear what they were saying. That's the only thing I can come up with.
He's out here before you got involved telling fucking Alan, I can't hear anything. I can't fucking hear anything. I can't fucking hear anything. And fucking Alan's telling him, hey, you stupid piece of shit, basically, in fewer words. There ain't nobody talking, stupid.
I think he needs to master chewing gum and walking at the same time before he comes out here.
But why? But why?
Remember his brother for like the first 3 years? But why? But why? But why? But why do I need to? But why do I just need to listen? But why? I mean, there's something fucking wrong with these fucking Clovis people, dude. Okay, go ahead and spin, fucking retard. Clovis retard. Go ahead and fucking spin. Nobody can hear you, asshole. So why don't you shut the fuck up?
Good night, gentlemen. KI6TCS. Calling it a day.
Have a fine one, Fred.
Thank you, Dana, for everything you do. Appreciate you.
Thanks for keeping the box on the air.
Yeah, right on. It's not the only box I support, let me tell you.